What's up, guys? This is Pablo. This is my week 9 summary for engineering analysis. I'm going to be uploading this to my usual YouTube where I do my summaries. This was like a super busy week for us. We had a lot due outside of class, and then we just kind of had a good amount to do in class, to get our cars perfect and things like that. We had like 3D design, we had a discussion responses, the neat resource, and we got started on our report. So it was pretty busy. I think I spent around like 15 hours outside of class, just getting everything done and just catching up on a lot of things. In class, it was also pretty busy, just trying to kind of figure out what was wrong with our car and what we needed to do. Initially Tuesday, we had finished our car, and we realized that it was driving around in a circle, and then we tried to figure out like what the reason could be for that, and we were thinking about maybe it could be the resistors, or like what was like the light wasn't reflecting correctly, but then we realized there was a gear, and the gear itself was just like melted, so we needed to end up getting a new gear. So Tuesday we just kind of took off the old one and saved the rest for Thursday. And Thursday we put on the new gear, and we tried to figure out like if that was the problem. And the car ended up driving straight, but like it didn't follow like the track at all. So we kind of had to like figure out what was wrong with that. We thought it was the sensors, so we like ended up cleaning up a lot of the solder and things like that, and we realized like still didn't work. So we just tried to kind of troubleshoot and talk to David, and we ended up I forgot what it was called, but those two things that you can turn at the top, we ended up trying a lot of combinations with that, and it still didn't end up working. One side would shut off, the other would work, and vice versa. And so this upcoming week we need to definitely figure out a lot in terms of getting our car to follow the black line and things like that. Another thing I wanted to include that I thought was like super fun from the class was when David let us kind of just drive around the ball. That was just like something fun. We've been like busy and stuff like that, so I thought that was pretty fun to have. And then also like another thing that I worked on this was my 3D print. I used the three objects I used was this initial guy right here, the glasses and the hat, and then I had my name on it as well. So hopefully that ended up working. I tried to get it under David's specifications, so hopefully this is what he wanted. I would like to kind of have this guy as a 3D printout. I thought that would be pretty cool. That was pretty much that in terms of the week and what we did. The highlights for the neat resources, I think the two that I found the most interesting were Franco's, the spending a week in VR. I'd previously seen this video, and I thought it's kind of like, it's all right. I think it's a good video, but I don't think like he necessarily spent it in VR. He almost did it in like a interesting way, but I thought it was cool to watch. And I think it is like kind of shows you how that maybe like will become like the future, but it'll still be tough to do. Another great video was this one that was posted by Carson, the virtual reality and the TED Talk, and it's just kind of giving you an idea of how VR can be used, for education purposes and things like that, which I truly believe. If you kind of watched my post, I kind of went into how I think VR is, right now just designated for gaming, but I think like outside in the future there'll be a lot of purpose to VR, and VR is going to be something that's very useful. So that was kind of my summary for this week. Looking forward to getting our car working and getting our project done. It should be a lot of fun in the next week. All right, see you guys.